Listen, Lucy, I've done it.
What have you done, Hillary? You sound so happy. What happened?
Guess what? I'm now dating your boyfriend, Tyson.
Wait, what? You stole him from me?
Don't make it sound so bad. He came on to me, you know. Well, I am prettier, have a better figure, and I'm more charming. It's no wonder he fell for me.
Why would you do something like this?
Because there's nothing you have that I can't take. I've always wanted everything you have.
Indeed, you've always been like this. But this is different. You can't just toy with people's feelings.
Toying with feelings? Tyson chose me, so there's no point in you complaining.
You're the worst. You've always been this way since we were kids. Taking my toys, my clothes, my friends, and now this. But he's a person, not a thing.
Oh, stop being so dramatic. I only want what's important to you because it makes me want it even more. You always choose the best things.
That's just selfish. What did you tell him?
I told him I'm way more attractive than you. He agreed, and we started going out.
I can't believe he fell for you so easily. And I can't believe you schemed this.
I didn't scheme anything. It just happened naturally. Him choosing me says it all.
No matter how attractive you are, you can't just trample on someone's feelings. Even if he chose you, the way you did it is wrong.
Who cares if it's wrong? The result is all that matters. He chose me, and that's enough.
I'm so disappointed in you. I've put up with your selfishness since we were kids, but this is the last straw.
I don't care about your disappointment. As long as I'm happy with him, that's all that matters.
What are you going to do now? Being with him means distancing yourself from your family.
It doesn't matter. He's all I need. You should move on and find your own happiness.
Oh, I will, without your advice. But remember, your happiness won't last forever. Karma always catches up.
I'm not scared of your threats. I'll be happy with him, and that's all.
Fine. Be happy as you want, but be prepared for the day when your happiness crumbles. Don't contact me again. We're no longer sisters.
A long time no see. Do you know who this is? It's been 5 years. It's Hillary.
What? How did you get my new number? I changed it after everything.
Don't underestimate my network.
What do you want?
Oh, don't be so cold. Your little sister is reaching out after 5 years.
We were close until 5 years ago.
Why not now?
Do you really think I can be friendly with someone who stole my boyfriend?
Oh, come on. That was 5 years ago.
Time doesn't matter in cases like this. Should I just assume you're crazy and incapable of understanding? I never want to deal with you again.
You're so mean.
You sound so fake saying that.
No, I'm serious.
If you don't have anything important, I'm done. I'm busy.
Oh, wait. I have something important.
What is it?
I'm pregnant.
Congratulations.
Oh, is that a sarcastic congratulations?
Yep.
Oh, come on. This is where you're supposed to say, of course not, even if you don't mean it.
I'm just not interested, so I can't fake enthusiasm.
You should be interested. And guess what? I'm pregnant with your fiancé's baby. It's Jason's.
Jason? Seriously?
Mm-hmm. Your current fiancé, Jason.
By the way, what happened to Tyson?
Oh, we broke up ages ago. I thought he was a good catch, but right after he broke up with you, he quit his job.
I think I heard something about that.
He whined something about pressure from above, but it just means he's spineless.
No, that was definitely your fault.
What do you mean? How?
He worked at a company that was partnered with mine, and he was introduced to me as a potential match by his CEO. But then he got involved with you and the engagement fell apart. That embarrassed the CEO, so of course he had to leave the company.
Oh, yeah?
Well, it doesn't matter to me now. I couldn't care less.
Well, it doesn't matter to me either. Anyway, I'm with Jason's child, so don't change the subject and face reality.
And just to be sure, it's really his baby, right?
Of course it is. Why else would I track you down?
What do you mean?
After you broke up with Tyson, you moved away so quickly. I wanted to see you suffer more, but you ran away. Mom and Dad wouldn't tell me where you went, so it took a lot to find you.
Hillary, I've always wanted to ask.
What is it?
In high school and college, the two boyfriends who dumped me both ended up with you. Was that intentional?
Oh, you realized?
So you did steal them.
Bingo! I took every one of your boyfriends. After breaking you up, I'd date them for a month or two. Then dump them.
Let me ask why you did that.
Wanna know?
Yes. I need to understand to finally cut ties with you.
Fine, I'll tell you. In middle school, I asked Sergio out, and he rejected me because he liked you.
Oh, wait. Is that why?
He said he liked you, and that's why he rejected me.
But I never had anything with him.
That's not the point. Even though I was cuter and had a better figure, he rejected me for you. Your only talent was being a bit smarter. I decided I'd never let you be happier than me. So, I sabotaged your relationships.
Hillary.
That's why Jason is mine now. I'll marry him, so sorry about that.
You're actually going to marry him?
Yup. I'm 28 now, you know. It's time to settle down or I might end up unhappy. You know, this was probably your last real chance to get married. My revenge is complete.
I see.
You're awfully quiet. Feeling bitter? Sorry for getting married before you. And for taking your beloved Jason, I'm really sorry. But it's not my fault, you know. In the end, he chose me.
Listen, actually, he isn't my boyfriend.
Don't lie. It's obvious.
I'm not lying.
Sure, a sore loser. Your denial is just pathetic. Anyway, he's mine now, so give up. Hey, Lucy, sorry to bother you so early. Good morning. I've got some exciting news, so you have to forgive me. It's been a while. How have you been? Guess what? Today's my wedding day with Jason. We're having a lavish one that costs 200 grand. Can you believe it? Normal people could never afford something like this. We actually got married 10 months ago, but we delayed the celebration to avoid showing my big belly. Sorry for getting married before you, Lucy.
Oh, it's today. Are Mom and Dad attending?
Nope. I told everyone we're estranged because of you, so they're not coming. It's less hassle, and we don't need them there anyway.
Well, congratulations on your wedding.
There you go. Acting tough again. You still sound like a sore loser. This is so much fun.
By the way, your baby should have been born by now, right?
Yes, a healthy baby boy. Jason's family runs a business, you know. So having a son to carry on the legacy means I'm getting so much attention. It's absolutely wonderful.
That's great. I'm glad to hear it.
I need to get back to preparations. Talk to you later. I'll give you all the details after the wedding. Hey, Lucy. I know you're reading this. Hurry up and reply. Come on, respond.
What is it?
Did you enjoy ruining my wedding? How could you do this to me? You ruined my special day, and you're satisfied with that?
What in the world? I have no idea what you're talking about.
You thought it was going to be funny, huh? I can't believe you played that video.
What video? I seriously have no idea.
Where are you? Come here and explain it right now.
I honestly don't know what you mean. Tell me more.
Oh, don't play dumb. How could you show a video of all the guys I dumped, talking about how awful I am?
What the heck? I really have no idea about that.
Come here right now and tell everyone that video was a lie. My wedding is ruined.
I can't. I'm overseas for work right now.
Overseas? Why?
I spend nearly half the year working abroad. I just can't leave right now.
I don't get it. What are you talking about?
Let me explain from the beginning. After I broke up with Tyson, I moved and changed jobs. My new job involves a lot of overseas assignments, so I split my time between the US and here. The day you messaged me after a long time, I was there. It was actually my wedding day.
What? You're married? You're kidding, right?
No, I'm not. We've been married for a while, but the wedding was that day due to some scheduling issues. Surprised? This is my new life.
Why didn't you tell me something so important? I had no idea you were married.
I didn't hide it. I've just been too busy to stay in touch. After breaking up with Tyson, I wanted a fresh start. I've moved on.
But you could have told me sooner. Finding out like this is such a shock. I don't know what to think.
I'm sorry. My life is moving forward too. Hillary, you need to focus on yourself and think about your future.
It is such a shame I couldn't attend your wedding, but I still can't believe all this. What is happening?
Life has its surprises.
Don't joke around. I don't need a lecture right now. You really want to ruin my wedding, don't you?
Enough, Hillary. You're just facing the consequences of your actions. I have no obligation to help you.
How can you say that? We're family. I'll never forgive you.
You don't have to forgive me. Take control of your own life.
What? What do you mean? And who is Jason then? My husband who I took from you.
As I said before, he was never my boyfriend. Please believe me.
That's impossible. I can't believe he lied to me.
Who told you he was my boyfriend?
Well, he himself. No way. He lied.
I see. He was a stalker.
A stalker? Oh, I can't believe this.
It overlaps with the time you got involved with him. His whole family stalked me.
His whole family? What do you mean?
I don't know how they chose me, but for some reason they decided I was his fiancée. It was a nightmare. He tried to force me into his car to create a situation. His mother marched outside my house yelling, and his father even stuffed money in my mailbox to buy me off. I returned it all, of course.
They did all that? Oh, that's completely insane.
Exactly. So I rushed to marry my current husband, who was my boyfriend at the time. That's when I realized Jason thought I was a chaste woman saving herself for marriage. When he found out I wasn't, he said I was tainted and backed off immediately.
That's such an outdated mindset. It's like something out of middle age.
More like he had a twisted purity fantasy about his future wife. It's really messed up.
Oh no, don't scare me like that. If he finds out I'm not his first, I'm in trouble.
You never told him?
I didn't keep it from him, but it never came up. Either way, the video exposed everything. What do I do now?
About that video? It seems it was Tyson's doing.
Tyson? I can't believe he would do this.
I just heard from a mutual friend a few minutes ago. Tyson posted in a group chat saying, "I got my revenge," and shared a video of you in your wedding dress falling off your chair.
Wait, what? Apparently, he managed to sneak into the venue somehow.
I deleted his number long ago, so I can't do anything about it.
No, you have to do something.
I never thought he'd go this far. You must have really hurt him when you dumped him.
But to ruin my wedding like this...
He must despise you that much.
Still, I never imagined he'd get back at me like this. Now Jason knows everything. What should I do?
There's nothing you can do right now. I don't have Tyson's contact info, and Jason won't believe anything you say. This is the result of your actions, so you have to accept it.
But I just wanted to be happy.
You went about it the wrong way. Happiness built on hurting others always comes back to you. Learn from this and reflect on your actions.
I don't know how to fix this. Jason will never forgive me.
Start by admitting your mistakes and apologizing sincerely.
Please, Lucy, help me. I don't know what to do. I can't believe this happened on such an important day. Tyson is your ex-boyfriend. You need to deal with this.
Like I said, I'm overseas. I can't physically help you, and I don't have his contact info.
Please do something. I can't let this ruin my wedding.
I can't. This isn't an easy fix, and it's the result of your actions. You have to handle this yourself.
You need to help me. I'm your sister, and I'm in trouble. Who else can I turn to?
I have no obligation to help someone who's sabotaged my happiness. You need to reflect on your actions and solve this yourself.
No, you're so cold. Ugh, we're family. How can you not help me in this mess?
Family? I cut ties with you a long time ago.
Even so, no one could have predicted this. Please do something.
Things don't always go your way, Hillary. Learn to deal with your problems yourself. Bye now. In the end, Hillary's wedding was canceled. Jason found out she wasn't his first and immediately dumped her. I heard that his family also took the child away from her. But her troubles didn't end there. Tyson's relentless harassment continued. Wherever she went, he would bring up the past and ruin her life. His obsessive revenge broke her down both mentally and physically. With her ties to the family cut, she had no one to turn to. This was the result of her actions, but the price she paid was far too great. Whether she will ever recover is uncertain, but for now, she's facing the consequences. As for me, I'm living happily with my own family. I plan to stay modest to avoid repeating her mistakes.
You've let me down big time. You're such a horrible person.
What? What happened, Janice?
What happened? You better think long and hard about what you did. I never thought you'd be the kind of person to throw a child out in 10 degrees Fahrenheit weather. My grandchild is safe with me now. You should turn yourself in.
I'm sorry, I can't quite follow you. What are you talking about?
It's about Lily.
She's supposed to be with Tim.
What nonsense! I just happened to stop by your house, and she was standing right in front of the house.
No way. On a freezing day like this, is she okay?
You've got some nerve. And you call yourself a mother?
I'm asking if she's okay.
She's fine because I took care of her. You're good at pretending to be concerned after doing what you did.
I didn't throw her out. I left her under the care of Tim. What was he doing? Leaving her outside on such a cold day?
I called him and he said he had a sudden business trip and is in Boston now.
What the? He didn't say a word to me about it.
You didn't know? That's impossible. You leave your little daughter outside and then try to blame it on your husband. You're such an irresponsible mother. I can't leave my precious grandchild with you.
Hold on. It really wasn't me.
Then who else could it be? There's no one else but you.
I'm actually in the hospital.
Oh.
I'm just getting some tests done and will be discharged tomorrow. I've been here for 3 days now, and I haven't left all day today.
What's wrong with you?
They found a slight issue with my stomach during a health checkup, so as a precaution, I'm undergoing further tests.
Oh, I didn't know. No one told me. It's my bad then. I totally misunderstood the situation.
But it's strange, isn't it? Tim wouldn't schedule a business trip while I'm in the hospital. I've clearly communicated about my health checkup and the hospitalization. It's improbable that he'd go away forgetting about it.
That's true.
It's fortunate that you happened to come by. Otherwise, who knows what would have happened to Lily.
Anyway, I'm glad she's safe now. I'll keep her with me, so pick her up when you're discharged tomorrow.
Okay, thank you so much.
I'm sorry for doubting you.
No, it's fine. Thank you for saving her.
I hope the tests come back clear.
Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow. Where are you?
I'm in Boston for business. What's up?
You left Lily alone and went on a business trip? Seriously?
Huh?
It's 10 degrees Fahrenheit in Cleveland. You went to work while leaving her outside on a day like this? Where is your brain?
What are you talking about? Do you really think that I would do something like that?
Don't play innocent. Your mom messaged me. She said Lily was left alone outside by the front door.
You've got to be kidding me.
I was scolded by her at first. She told me to turn myself in and said she couldn't trust me with her grandchild.
Is she okay?
Supposedly, yes. She's with Janice now.
This is outrageous. I can't believe it.
I know. What were you thinking? And you call yourself a father? I'm disappointed in you.
No, it's not me. My mom is unbelievable.
Huh? What do you mean? She saved Lily, you know.
No, that's not it. For the 3 days you're away, you know I took a leave, right?
Yeah.
But my boss had a medical emergency, and I was suddenly asked to take over his part.
And I'm saying that's not an excuse for leaving Lily behind. If you're trying to justify yourself, it's pathetic, so stop it.
That's not it. Let me finish. I talked to Mom about it. I asked her to take care of Lily until the evening.
Really?
You didn't want to worry anyone, so you asked me not to say a word about your hospitalization, right?
Yeah, but
I thought I could make it back on the last flight, and I told her you were working late too, so she agreed to take care of her.
You could have mentioned it to her if it was an emergency.
Well, I didn't want to.
Why?
I haven't told you this before, but when it comes to you, she can't stop complaining.
What?
She doesn't accept you as my wife. She meddles in Lily's matters too. If she found out that you weren't well, she'd start saying stuff like, you can't even take care of yourself. I didn't want to hear all of that.
I had no idea. Why doesn't she come to me directly?
You know the kind of people. They won't say it to your face, but talk behind your back. She's that type. Been like that for ages.
Who knew? It's a bit shocking.
It's just that if I'd told you, it would have only made you upset. And it was hard for me too. Sorry for keeping quiet.
You were looking out for me, thanks. But using my work as an excuse to ask for her help might have upset her too.
She doesn't really bring that up much. We do give her $500 every month, you know. It's thanks to you.
I see. It's like make money but don't slack off as a wife or mother. She's pretty tough, huh?
Something like that. She doesn't seem to like that I help with housework and parenting either.
I know she's old-fashioned.
Anyway, going back to the point. Something isn't right because I left Lily with her, but she was found alone outside. Especially today with the news talking about this record-breaking cold wave. It's freezing even at midday. Leaving a small child outside on such a day is just not right.
True, but if this was all to brand me as a bad mother, it does make sense.
Oh, Jesus. My own mother would do something so awful.
I'm really worried about Lily, so I'll cancel the remaining tests and go back home right away. You can't leave work yet, right?
It looks like I won't make it home until tonight. But will the doctor allow you to leave?
I think he'll understand if I explain the situation. I feel bad, but I'll reschedule the tests for another day. More importantly, if something happens to Lily, I'd regret it for all my life.
You're right. I'm sorry too. I shouldn't have accepted the trip at a time like this.
And I'm sorry for doubting you. I should know better than anyone that you're not the type of person to do something like this.
It's my mom who's in the wrong. I can't believe things turned out like this.
I need to hurry. I'll let you know how it goes.
All right.
Are you okay to be discharged earlier? You didn't have to trouble yourself to rush back just for tonight. I could have taken care of Lily, you know. You could have finished your tests with peace of mind.
I can't trust someone like you with my precious daughter.
Why are you talking to me like that? Is that how you talk to the person who saved your child's life?
You're right. I hear you're talking bad about me behind my back. Tim told me.
What? Are you turning me into a bad guy here? Don't you think there's an issue on your side too?
Weren't you planning to leave Lily outside, get the police involved, and kick me out? My hospitalization was an unexpected turn of events, huh?
Can you stop speculating?
Tim left her with you and went on a business trip, right? So why did you come to the house? It's strange, isn't it? Your arguments don't add up.
He's lying. He never asked me to take care of her.
It's weird to casually visit our house early in the morning on a snowy day.
I had business to attend to, even in the bad weather.
In a 10-degree Fahrenheit?
This is nothing for a woman from the north. He wouldn't understand, coming from the tropics.
Whatever. So you say Tim's lying. Your son unfortunately left his beloved daughter out in the freezing cold and went to Boston. He's a heartless person. That's what you're saying, huh?
Exactly. My own son is a disgrace.
Due to his job, he has an app that automatically records all phone calls.
And?
He says there's a recorded conversation with you early in the morning. But are you still going to deny it?
I'm getting old. I have no memory of making such a call. If you have evidence, let's hear it.
I sure do. It's about time you admit it.
Yeah, I agree. So, Tim?
Huh? Me? What am I supposed to admit?
I rushed to leave the hospital to protect Lily from you.
What are you talking about?
That conversation was scripted with Celine. It was a quick improvisation, but it turned out realistic, didn't it?
You're quick-witted, Janice.
What's the point of all this? It makes no sense at all.
I wanted to see how you'd react, but you just stayed quiet and followed the argument between us.
You couldn't say anything because you knew you'd expose yourself if you did, right?
Expose what?
I couldn't believe it when you told me that Janice was talking bad about me. She's always been so kind and cared about both Lily and me. But I also wanted to believe you. I struggled a lot with who to believe.
Of course, it should be me, right? I'm your husband. Your hard-working husband is more worthy of trust than your mother-in-law, who only complains about you, right?
That's true, assuming you're really an honest, hard-working husband. So first, I decided to confirm whether your business trip was real.
Why?
You got the job through connections from your late father, right? I still send Christmas cards to the CEO, so we're still in touch.
Seriously?
I was told there was no employee who was out on medical emergency today, and there were no plans for a business trip to Boston.
Darn it! I can't believe I'm busted so easily.
So you're still in Cleveland, right? Where exactly are you now?
I'm at a cafe. I just wanted some time alone. It's only been 2 days, but taking care of Lily turned out to be more challenging than I thought, and I was getting frustrated.
Uh-huh.
Like this morning, she refused to listen to me. She didn't want to go to the aquarium and kept asking for an ice cream. She was being so demanding, so I thought I'd let her cool off outside for a bit and reflect.
And then? Even though you knew it was a record-breaking cold wave, you left her outside and ran away, right?
I wasn't planning to stay out for a long time, but when I came back after about 30 minutes, she was gone, not at home or anywhere. I panicked and started searching for her. Then I received your message saying that Mom took her back in with her.
Your story is making no sense. The first person who called you was supposed to be Janice, right? That's when you lied about going to Boston.
Oh, did I? I don't remember the details.
But why did you try to frame her? If you admitted the guilt and apologized right then, all this trouble could have been avoided.
But if I said I left Lily outside, you would have gone berserk.
Of course.
So I felt bad, but I had Mom take the blame.
I would never do something like that to my grandchild.
My bad. I've been pretending to be a hands-on dad, but the truth is I can't handle her at all. Dealing with her just frustrates me.
But you seem to be doting on your other child quite a bit.
Huh?
I heard that company phones have GPS to track location, so I urgently hired a detective to keep an eye on you.
You're kidding.
You were carrying a boy around 3-year-old on your shoulders and taking a walk in the cold. You seemed pretty happy.
That's not...
I became certain after seeing the photo. You wanted to get rid of Lily because she was in your way, right? You intentionally left her out in the cold and wanted to see what happened. In reality, if Janice hadn't come, it might have turned out fatal. It's truly terrifying.
That's absolutely not true.
She's already 5 years old. She understands a lot of things. I know there are things you made her promise not to tell anyone. She told me everything. You scream at her whenever I'm not around, right?
Do you believe what a little child says? As an adult, I'm more credible than a 5-year-old.
On the contrary, you tell dirty lies. A child has no reason to make up such stories.
It's just a way of discipline.
We promised not to raise our voices at her, but she said you did, all the time.
She's misunderstanding it.
I got worried. You'd done more than that, so I checked her body in a panic. There were no bruises or injuries. But I suspect you have without leaving marks and made her keep it a secret. This is more malicious on your part.
No evidence means I'm innocent. Don't insult me with your delusions.
What traumatized her the most was when you said that she was unwanted and that she and I should go far away. Everything you've done, I'll never forgive you for it.
Me too. I'll never forgive you for causing so much pain to her.
I've never said such an awful thing. Don't be fooled too, Mom. It's all lies. You're fabricating affairs and abuse to frame me.
I wouldn't bring up such serious matters without evidence. You know the stuffed bear Lily carries around, right?
No, I don't.
It's like a walkie-talkie. We used to play with it together in the house. It has a recording function, you know. You can probably figure out where I'm going with this.
You mean there's no way something so convenient could happen?
Well, it did. I distinctly heard your voice saying that she was an unwanted child.
That's...
I deluded myself into thinking you were a good father and I couldn't protect her from you. She's hurt because of me, so I deserve punishment too.
That's not true, Celine. I was close to you guys, so I share the blame. It's also my fault for raising a son like him. But there's someone who should be punished before us. We should make sure he pays the price, and then we can accept our own punishment.
Janice.
Please, both of you, give me a break. Toys can't be used as evidence.
A 3-year-old boy and uttering horrible things to Lily. I connected the dots. You saw us as a handicap. You deliberately left Lily outside, hoping she'd disappear.
But then I came along, so you used the situation. You made me the bad guy, hoping Celine would push for a divorce because she wouldn't want to be near such a terrible mother-in-law.
That's right. I faked, though.
You love that little boy more than Lily, don't you? Then you should have told me earlier. A jerk like you, I'll gladly pass you to the other woman with a thank you note. I hope she'll be thrilled to receive you.
I figured that you'd make a fuss about alimony. I didn't want to deal with it.
Of course! A traitor must be held accountable. Isn't it logical?
How much?
300,000 would do.
What?
This house and savings would be about 250,000, plus 50,000 as alimony.
That's outrageous. I'm aware of the going rate. At most, it's around 50,000, not 300,000.
The amount reflects the anger of Celine, Lily, and me, and you'll have to make amends for it.
So what am I supposed to do then? I'll have no money. And how would I raise my precious son?
You idiot! Don't rank your children. Lily is your daughter too.
I wanted a son, but you went ahead and had a girl. I'm not to blame. It's your fault for not having a boy.
Janice, I don't want to talk to this person anymore.
I'm getting nauseated too.
We'll stay at a hotel tonight. I have a meeting with a lawyer tomorrow, so could you please take care of Lily? I don't know how much damage this jerk has caused on her, so I want to consult with a psychiatrist too. Honestly, I feel like my stomach is going to have a hole from the stress. It may not be only for the medical tests next time I go to the hospital.
Oh no, that sounds tough. Yes, I'll look after her. I can even accompany you.
Thank you.
Rest well.
Yes, I'll hold Lily close in bed. Good night.
You're still here. Get lost already.
Are you going to walk away from me too, Mom? I'm your precious son, right?
You're not my son. I'll report everything to your boss. You're a criminal, and you'll probably get fired, so make sure to handle the handover properly, and don't cause any trouble.
Why is it coming to this?
You're really pathetic. I can't even shed tears.
Please, stay on my side.
Tim was charged for child abandonment and verbal abuse toward Lily. Obviously, he lost his job. Apparently, he tried seeking help from the other woman, but she refused to recognize a jobless criminal as the father and told him never to come near again. She destroyed my family, yet acted all high and mighty. I'm planning to have a face-to-face meeting with her. Even though I haven't forgiven her yet, her son and Lily are half-siblings. Money, home, family, and illegitimate child. Tim lost it all. At least it would have been better if he'd gone to prison, but he got a 3-year probation. He's doing day labor and living day by day now. That day, Janice stopped by our house by chance after she went to the post office to mail an urgent letter. Thanks to that, we can still see Lily's smile. I can't help but feel grateful, thinking about what would have happened without her. Thanks to counseling, Lily didn't develop any trauma. Currently, the three of us, Janice, Lily, and I, live together. It's quite enjoyable to have three women in the house.
Haley, I need you to explain what's going on. Hey, answer me! Good evening, Kelly. What's with all the fuss? Why are you acting as if nothing happened? I heard you might be adopting your niece. Why did you keep something so important from me? It's not like I was keeping this as a secret or anything. The final decision is still yet to be made, so I was going to come over to your place to talk to you about it. As you know, my brother and his wife died in an accident, leaving my niece, their only daughter, alone. We have discussed things with close relatives and came to the conclusion that it'll be best for her if I welcomed her into our home. My niece's name is Holly. I don't care what her name is. What did Sean say about that? Even though she's his wife's niece, she's not blood related to him. I'm sure he's having a hard time with it. He must have refused to that idea of adopting that child. No, he immediately agreed to it. That's impossible. You must be lying. I'm not lying. No, it's a lie. There's no way Sean would approve of such a thing. You already have a son named Kenneth, you know. No matter what the circumstances are, you can't just welcome in a child who's almost like a stranger to your family. I will not accept her as my granddaughter. Well, I won't force you to love Holly as if she were your own grandchild. Besides, even if we adopt her, she will continue to keep in touch with my parents and my brother's wife's parents. Holly will have the same grandparents as before. That's not the point. Well then, why are you so against it? I don't understand what you're so upset about. You are such a stupid daughter-in-law. I heard that your niece is 14 years old, 2 years older than Kenneth. It's insane that a child unrelated to our family is about to become our eldest child. It's as if our family has been hijacked. Can't you even understand that, even though you are my son's wife? What? It's not like we own a family business and we are not a noble family. You're just exaggerating things. Anyway, I will never allow you to adopt your niece. Actually, we are the ones who'll make the final decision. It's something the relatives of both sides have discussed and decided. No, you're not allowed to do that. An unrelated adopted child cannot become our family's older child, leaving aside the real firstborn child. It's bad publicity. Bad publicity? I don't think it's a matter of publicity. It's just that you don't like the idea, right? Unlike you, I have common sense. Most people think the same way as I do. Oh, I have a splendid idea. That niece of yours, if you put her in her orphanage, it'll solve everything. Huh? She's 14. That means she's in 8th or 9th grade, right? Even if she goes to an orphanage now, she can become independent when she turns 18. She just has to put up with it for 4 years. That's not bad. What are you talking about? An orphanage? How can you say such a terrible and irresponsible thing? I think it's a very good idea. I'm sure Sean would agree with it too. I'm telling you, Sean has already agreed on adopting her as our child. Of course, he's just hesitating from telling you his true feelings. How can he love a child who's not related with blood? If you can't understand that, then you really are a failure as being his wife. Oh, by the way, Kelly, you don't know about the relationship between Sean and my brother, do you? What? They knew each other well? They've been best friends since middle school. Huh? Best friends? They trusted each other so much that I, their wife and sister, would envy them. Sean and I met through my brother. Since Holly is the daughter of such a good friend of him, Sean was the first one to express his desire to adopt Holly at the relative gathering. Don't lie to me! I've never heard of Sean having a best friend for such a long time. If he was that close to him, there's no way Sean wouldn't tell me about him. He didn't want to introduce him to you because you always interfere with his relationships with others. He's standing next to me right now, saying so. What? Sean's there with you? Come to think of it, when I first came to say hi to you, you said that a daughter from a mere businessman's family wouldn't be a good match for him. You told me that my status is different from yours, that I should be aware of my position and so on. That has nothing to do with this. I guess those comments were not only directed towards your daughter-in-law, but also towards Sean's friends. I see. No wonder he wouldn't want to introduce his friends to you. Unlike his fiancée, he doesn't have to introduce his friends to you. If I were in Sean's shoes, I wouldn't want to introduce them to you either. Don't make false accusations! Mom, it's Sean. Oh, it's you, Sean? Are you really Sean? You're not trying to trick me, are you? This is quicker than changing my phone and sending texts, so I'm texting from Haley's phone. I want to adopt Holly with all my heart. No, you can't do that! Your own blood-related son will no longer be your eldest child in the family. You're gonna do such a terrible thing to your own son? Kenneth himself is very much in favor of this. What? He's happy that he's going to have an older sister. Me, Haley, and Kenneth, we are all gonna happily welcome Holly as family. What you said earlier, Mom. Do you understand how outrageous and heartless that is? To say such things to a child who is at loss having her parents pass away so suddenly, and to Haley and her parents who are grieving over the sudden loss of their family. What do you mean, outrageous and heartless? I'm just saying things out of common sense. It's Haley who's outrageous. I understand. Oh, you understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna cut ties with you, Mom. What? Hey, wait a minute! You are Haley who's texting me, aren't you? You're pretending to be Sean to fool me. You can't fool me! I'm sorry, but it's Sean, your son himself. I'm Sean, who has had his friendship ruined all these years because of you. Do you know how many friends I've lost because of your judgmental attitude toward them? The one best friend I never wanted to lose was Haley's brother. That's why I kept him a secret all this time. I was helping you choose good people to be your friends. It was all for your sake, Sean. It's just annoying. I should have done this earlier. Goodbye, Mom. We blocked Kelly's contact information immediately after that. She did everything to get in touch with us, but we ignored it. We planned to secretly move out soon. Later, we reported this matter to Sean's father. He cried as he apologized to me, saying that his wife's heartlessness was extremely shameful. It seems that my father-in-law was also troubled by Kelly's selfishness. Maybe they will get divorced in the near future. And my niece Holly was adopted by us as planned. My son Kenneth has always looked up at Holly, so he says I'm happy that Holly has become my sister. We are still in the depth of grief over the loss of my brother and his wife. But we, as a family of 4, will hold hands and move forward towards happiness one step at a time. Kara, can I have a word? I have something important to tell you. I need you to make time for me. What's wrong? It's urgent. I need you to divorce me. What? Divorce? I understand your surprise, but this is my final decision. You have no right to refuse. Wait a minute. What's with the sudden divorce? What's wrong with you all of a sudden? This is no joke, you know. It's not sudden, and of course it's not a joke. I've been thinking about it for a while. I've been talking to my mom about it. Your mother? Don't tell me you are divorcing me because we can't have kids? Yes, that's a good enough reason to get a divorce, right? It's your fault for not being able to have children, Kara. A defective woman like you is not worthy to be my wife. Because I'm a healthy guy, right? Don't blame me for divorcing you. Defective? But Aaron, you told me you didn't need kids. So why the sudden divorce? I had no choice but to say so, reading the atmosphere. The truth is, I want kids. As a married man, it's only natural to think so. Besides, this divorce is my mother's request. Your mother's? Mom asked me to divorce you. I'm gonna be a dad soon, so I need you to sign the divorce papers as soon as possible. I'm going to my parents' home today. I'll send you the divorce papers tomorrow. What? Wait a minute. You're going to be a dad? What do you mean by that? You're going to be a dad of whose? My own kid, of course. The baby's coming out soon. It's my baby, which I've always wanted. I want to divorce you as soon as possible for the sake of my child. You understand, don't you? I don't understand at all. What baby? You were having an affair with another woman? I wasn't cheating on you. Because I wasn't playing around. I was serious. Huh? I went out with that girl because I wanted a child. This doesn't qualify as cheating because we are seriously thinking about getting together in the future. You are my wife on the registry, but in reality, you are a woman who can't fulfill her role as a wife. What's wrong with that? A healthy man to date a healthy woman for their future. What are you talking about? Do you know how stupid you sound? Huh? You cheated on your wife with some random woman, and you even had a child? You told me, your wife, that you don't want children, and then you have a child with some random woman cheating on your wife. What's with that tone of voice? Don't insult her. She's a very well-educated woman. After all, she's the woman my mother introduced me to. What? Our divorce and my remarriage. She's been totally supportive of it all. She's a good mom, and she was concerned about my future. She wants me to divorce someone like you as soon as possible. Wait, you're saying that your mother found you a new girlfriend? Well, that's pretty much what I'm saying. She's a proper, neat, quiet woman who likes me. My mom knows well of my type. I can't believe it. I'm getting dizzy. Parents preparing their son for an affair partner? You guys are crazy. Don't you realize what an outrageous thing you've done together? You're the one who made us do so. If you had had my baby earlier, we wouldn't have done this. It's my fault? Isn't it obvious? It's your fault, Kara. 100%. You guys are crazy. 100% no doubt. Really, I can't believe it. Shut up. You're infidel. I have no use for you anymore. Stop yapping and just sign the divorce papers I will send you, okay? What? I'll pay you alimony. I'll even pay you double the market rate. If I pay you that much, will you shut up for me? What's with that tone? Mom said that you'll be satisfied if I just gave you the money. She says most women in the world are like that. What? So, an infidel, useless wife like you should get out of my life. I have a happy married life with a child and a young wife awaiting me. You can receive fertility treatment with my alimony, so you'll be happy too, right? And you suddenly started to go out a lot lately, and your mother's urges of us having kids had become less. This was all behind that. I'm ashamed of myself for not noticing. We've been so busy getting ready for our new married life. We are moving in with my parents, so I don't have time for a useless person like you. I see. Okay, I'll divorce you. And as you suggested, I'll ask for twice the market price for alimony. I'll pay you whatever you want. My mom has some money set aside for me. You're relying on your mother for alimony too? You're really depending on her, aren't you? Even though you're going to be a father now. I can't believe it. I'm really glad I'm mom's son. I bet you're the only one who feels so. If you had any common sense, you'd be too embarrassed to say such a thing. I'll be waiting for the divorce papers. I'll sign it and send it to you right away. Oh, thanks. I'll send you a picture of the baby when it's born. I'm sure the baby will look just like me. Well then, take care. Good luck with your remarriage and fertility treatment. Kara, how are you? Long time no see. What do you want? I'm glad you didn't block me. I'm relieved to know you still like me. Huh? What are you talking about? Who likes who? Don't be so shy. It's been a few years since you and I divorced. I still remember our happy days together. What's wrong with you? It's actually creepy. If you're going to talk about your glorified memories, do it alone. What was that cold attitude towards your husband who you haven't heard from in a while? Can't you be more charming with your replies? Not husband, ex-husband. What do you want from me now? We are strangers now. You have a child and a happy family, right? Oh, kids. What? What's wrong? Actually, I don't have any kids yet. What? But you said your wife was pregnant with your child. You're bragging about it. What happened? Well, that's the thing. Actually, she had a miscarriage after that. Oh, so that's what happened. That must have been hard. It was really hard. Then my wife became hysterical, like a totally different person. And then she started blaming my mother. Your mother? Did she do something to interfere with the birth? My mom would never do that. But my wife says she was stressed because my mom was putting too much pressure on her. Then the mother-in-law and daughter-in-law war broke out, and I don't want to live in the middle of this anymore. Oh dear, you'll be surprised of what a neat and quiet woman can do. I can't believe she's rebelling against her mother-in-law. It's not funny. We've never had kids since then, and I hate this life. Mom keeps trying to introduce me to other girls, and I'm tired of it.
Again? You two are doing it all over again? And you're just doing whatever your mother tells you. How miserable.
I don't want to divorce twice. It's too bad for my reputation.
You say that now? Your reputation is already pretty bad.
If I don't have a kid soon, I'll have to get divorced again. If I get divorced, I want to remarry you again, Kara.
Huh? Don't tell me you contacted me to tell me that.
That's right. I knew we are meant for each other after all. Kara, please give birth to my baby. I'm sure we'll be able to do it next time. With our band, I'm sure we can overcome your infertility.
No. Why should I go through the pain of remarrying you who has a 0% chance of conception?
What? 0%?
I think the correct number was 0.1%.
I've never heard of that.
I told you verbally, and I also gave you the test results, didn't I? You threw them in the trash afterwards, but didn't you read them before you threw them away?
No, I thought that was a lie anyway. I threw it away without reading it.
I would never lie about something like that. Were you doubting the hospital test results?
Because you're the one who's infertile. There's no way I'm that flawed. There's no way I have a body that can't have kids. I'm in perfect health, you know. I've never had a problem with physical exams or anything. I'm not sterile.
I don't see what that has to do with your health. I was pretty sure that even after the test results, you couldn't give up on your miracle pregnancy. I thought that's why you cheated on me. I never thought that you didn't know that you were the cause of the problem. I can't believe you made fun of me like that.
But my wife got pregnant. That means the doctor was wrong. That's proof that you are the one who was infertile, not me.
It was written on the test results, right? It's not absolute. The possibility is very low, but you might be able to conceive naturally, which would be a rare case.
So it really was a miracle pregnancy?
I believe so. Or, I don't want to think about it, but maybe she was actually pregnant with another man's child.
Another man's child? No way!
Isn't that more likely than a natural pregnancy? Because she knew what was going on with you and decided to date you, right? She's not a normal girl.
So the miscarried baby wasn't mine?
I'm just saying, it's possible that it was really a miracle pregnancy. If you're so worried about it, why don't you ask her directly?
No, I can't ask my wife that. What the hell am I supposed to believe?
Why don't you ask your loving mother? You're going to do as she tells you, aren't you?
I can't ask my mother about this. If she knew I was sterile, she might collapse in shock.
That's true. With that mother of yours, it's possible.
What am I gonna do? Kara, help me. You're the only one who knows about my body. Can you help me somehow? Please, if you still love me, help me. If you help me, I'll remarry you.
Huh? That's just nonsense. Besides, I've already remarried too, and I have no intention of getting back together with you.
What? Kara, you got remarried?
Yes, I did. We have a child now, and we have a warm family. So, please don't contact me again. Goodbye. After a while, I heard a rumor. Aaron continued to harbor suspicions about his wife, and their marriage deteriorated further. The war between his wife and mother escalated to such an extent that no one could stop it. They have been fighting so hard every day, throwing furniture and appliances at each other, that they have become famous in the neighborhood. Naturally, they are in no condition to have children. Aaron, on the other hand, does not want to become a divorced couple, so he is enduring his current situation. Rumor has it that he cannot sleep well and has dark circles under his eyes. It seems that his married life is the complete opposite of mine, which is full of love and happiness.
My name is Kate. I'm 25 years old and work in the office. I am newlywed and live with my husband Tristan. We decided to buy a house at the same time we got married, partly because of a loan. We have to go to a real estate agency every weekend to look for land. And in addition, we are living with my parents-in-law for the time being until the house is ready. However, my sister-in-law Josie, who has come to live with us, is a very troublesome person. She is 22 years old and a college student. She is 8 years younger than Tristan, who is 30 years old. So both Tristan and his parents have always pampered her. Thanks to that, she grew up to be an incredibly self-centered girl. I didn't think it would be a big deal because we'd only be living together for a short period of time. But now, Josie has done it again. Josie, hey. What is it? I'm busy talking with my friends. If it's not important, I don't have time. It's important. You took clothes from my room again, didn't you? I told you not to take clothes from my room without permission, and I'd lend them to you if you asked me. If you do it again, I'm gonna put the lock on the door. Please be more thoughtful. It's not important at all. What's with that tone of voice? Who do you think you are? I'm Kate, your brother's wife. You have a big attitude. It makes me angry when people are condescending. You think you can tell me what to do just because you're Kate? I'm not telling you what to do. I'm asking you not to take my clothes. I don't like it when you do that. It bothers me more when you act like you're the big shot. You came as the wife, and we let you live in our house, right? How can you behave like that? I'm only living here because Tristan asked me to do so for a short time, so I wouldn't care if I were kicked out. I'm more worried about people taking my clothes without my permission. No matter how much we're sisters-in-law, there's a certain etiquette. Think about how it feels to have someone break into your room and take your stuff. What's with that tone? You're acting like I stole them. That's exactly how I feel. You're being cheeky, even for a wife. You're the wife and your belongings are mine. And being the daughter of the house, I'm more important than you. As a wife, you have no right to disobey me. Isn't this common knowledge? No, it can't be. Josie, you have a very old-fashioned way of thinking for someone so young. Wife, well, that's fine. Don't take things without permission. When I came home from work that day, Josie didn't even make eye contact with me. I didn't want to make a big deal out of it because I thought that as long as we moved, we wouldn't have to see each other so much. I had never said anything before, but Josie's behavior was becoming more and more vicious, and I was so numb that I finally said something today. Even after we decided to get married, things have been so hectic that we haven't been able to have a wedding. Since we were not even going on our honeymoon, my husband suggested that we splurge on a wedding dress and tuxedo and have them custom made. I visited the store many times to take measurements and discuss designs, and spent every day feeling excited. One evening, 1 month before the wedding, I received a phone call from the store that made my dress. Did your dress and tuxedo arrive safely? I panicked. When I asked for more details, they said that Josie had come to the store. She told them that the wedding was suddenly moved up. She said that her brother and his wife were too busy to come out, that she had come to pick it up. The staff at the store believed her story and gave Josie the dress and tuxedo. After talking about how to handle it, I hung up the phone and rushed to call Josie to ask where she was. Josie, where are you? Pick up the phone. Where on earth are you? Oh, Kate, I'm sorry. I didn't notice the message. I'm a little excited and it's so noisy around here. I'm really busy right now. What do you want? If it's just another stupid story, I'd appreciate it if you'd refrain from telling me. It's important and I'm in a hurry. Where are you? At school, of course. I told you about the school festival today, didn't I? It's already so exciting and awesome. You're not wearing my dress at the school festival, are you? What? Yes, I am. What about it? What do you mean, what about it? That dress is what I'm wearing at my wedding, okay? There's no way you can wear it without permission. Yeah, because I promised my friends that I would attend in costume. But I couldn't get the costume ready in time, so I had no choice. It fits perfectly and looks just right. I've always thought we have similar body types, but I didn't realize the dress fits perfectly too. There is no I had no choice. Just hurry up and come home. You can't use that dress for something like the school festival. Huh? Did you say something like for the school festival? I'm sure an old lady like you wouldn't understand. For college students, the school festival is a fun party once a year. It's a very important day for everyone to dress up and have fun. It's as important as your wedding. No way. There are 4 school festivals but only 1 wedding. Hurry up and give it back. No! The school festival isn't over yet. Oh, you piss me off. I'm going to wear this dress to the after-festival party and all the drinking parties. I'm sure even the dress will be more pleased to see me in it, young and pretty, than to see you in it. I'd like to get back to having fun, so don't bother me. In the end, Josie didn't return until early in the morning. The dress she returned was black, and the lace was so worn out that there was not a trace of it left. The tuxedo had been lent to someone else and was badly stained from spilled alcohol, and some of the decorations had been removed. Even though I had been saying that it would be fine if they came back safely, I was furious when I saw the condition of the dress and tuxedo. We both sat on the floor and I yelled at her. Josie cried and kept making excuses, saying, But. In the end, Josie said, My big brother is my only big brother. I want to wear a custom-made dress, she cried, and locked herself up in her room. Tristan also said that if she wants to wear a dress so badly, he'll do something about it for her wedding. He is defending Josie and accusing me of being in the wrong. I don't know what Tristan is thinking. In the end, we settled the matter by asking my in-laws to shoulder the cost of the dress. I can't get over how angry I am. The store admitted their fault and said they would make a new dress for me. But I don't want to make a new dress with the same design. In a picture of Josie at the school festival, you can see her in the dress I was going to wear. I didn't want to have the same design. I really liked it so much, I was really in shock. I couldn't stay depressed all the time, so I tried to snap out of it. The next day, during my lunch break, I received a message from my mother-in-law. Kate, can I talk to you for a minute? Yes, okay. What is it? It's about the dress we talked about today. You're talking about the wedding dress that's being remade, right? Is something wrong? I talked it over with your father-in-law, and he doesn't think it's right to spend thousands of dollars on a dress. What? What do you mean? I think that since you're the bride-to-be, you should be modest. If you have to redo the dress, you have to postpone the wedding, don't you? That would be inconvenient for everyone, wouldn't it? I want you to be the adult here. It's just a wedding. Just a wedding? It's a once-in-a-lifetime big day. Can you say the same thing at Josie's wedding? Well... You can't say that, can you? She's your cute daughter, right? But you're not Josie. Huh? I want to spend as much money as I want for Josie's wedding without compromising. But you're not Josie. You're the wife. A wife who's not even a blood relative and is the least important in the family. It's outrageous to challenge your mother-in-law. You need to think about the position you're in. You're the one who needs to think about the position you're in. I've asked for reimbursement for the wedding dress, and I'm willing to charge you 100% of the amount. What do you mean? You said thousands of dollars for the dress, but the truth is that it would cost me well over $20,000. $20,000? Was the dress that expensive? That's right. Even rentals are in the thousands of dollars range. He didn't want to trouble his parents and Josie, so my husband asked me to give you a discount, so I had no choice but to do so. We can't pay that kind of money. It's just a wedding, right? There's no way a wife would be allowed such extravagance. And if it's that important, you should keep better track of it. No, Josie went all the way to the store, you know. And she even told an elaborate lie. And you still want to say it's my fault? That's right. You just went and married Tristan on your own without thinking how Josie would miss him. It's your fault for trying to enjoy the luxuries of being a wife while leaving Josie, our daughter, behind. I understand. If you insist, I have an idea. What? What idea? I'll stop by the police station on my way home. The police? Wait, what do you mean? What are you going to do? What you ask? I'm going to file a damage report. Josie has taken a lot of things from me in the past, and on top of that, the price of this dress is out of comparison. But it's your fault! That means you're not paying for the dress, is that correct? Well then, I'll report it to the police with that in mind. Wait a minute! I was out of line! I'll pay for the dress, just not the police. Okay, I understand. But for now, I'll notify Tristan and my father-in-law about this. Huh? I said I'll pay, so that's fine. So just forget about it. At least, don't tell your father-in-law. I'll get in trouble. Feel free to get in a lot of trouble. I ignored her and called Tristan and my father-in-law right away. That was the end of my lunch break. When I returned to my parents' house after work, my mother-in-law seemed to have been squeezed hard by my father-in-law, and she became quiet for the time being. Because we were both busy with work, we had to postpone the wedding for 4 months, but we managed to get a nicer dress, and the wedding went off without a hitch. Well, Josie was in a bad mood the whole time. We then proceeded to quickly look for land, and a year later, the house was finally completed. It was finally moving day. Unfortunately, it was also Josie's wedding day. What's that? I received a message from the bride, Josie. What the hell are you doing? Josie, oh, did you get our present? Sorry, I couldn't make it to the wedding. I was told I couldn't get the house key until the day of the wedding. Sorry it's by text, but congratulations on your wedding. I hope it'll be the best ceremony ever. You've got to be kidding! My brother said he'd make me a custom-made dress. This is a child's toy! Even children's toys are amazing these days. They're so carefully made. You even came to our house and took my measurements. What's going on? What? The dress I sent you didn't fit you? I'm sorry. Did I make a mistake in the measurements? Or did you get fat? You know, you have to manage your figure properly. You did it on purpose, didn't you? I'll never forgive you. You messed up my wedding. Screw you! I'm the one who should say, screw you. I should have said it a long time ago. You ruined my wedding first, didn't you, Josie? It was your fault we had to move the wedding date. I had to call all kinds of places and apologize. It was a lot of work. I paid for it and apologized. That was the end of the matter, wasn't it? Why are you taking revenge on me? Your father paid for it, didn't he? And I'm the one who sent you that dress. But it wasn't me who said I'd get even with you. Huh? Who else but you? There is someone. You ruined my and whose wedding? You don't mean my brother? Bingo! You're right. Too bad your big brother won't be at the wedding and he's going to get his revenge like this. Oh no! My big brother? He said he'd buy it for me. Didn't he buy the dress because he forgave me? I thought that's what he was saying at the time too. But he said he'd been thinking of doing this to you when you got married. It seems you were the only one who thought they could let bygones be bygones. Since that day, Tristan has been looking for an opportunity to get revenge without me, my in-laws, or you finding out about it. But he was always so nice to me even after that. Was that all a lie? Was it all an act? That's right. But, so after getting back at me like this, I'm forgiven, right? It's all water under the bridge, and he'll go back to being my kind brother again, won't he? Yeah, that's impossible. He's right next to me, but he says he despises you, Josie. It's like he still hasn't forgiven you. Well, I don't want to be involved with you ever again, so I won't give you the address of our new house. And I wish you a long and happy life. Oh, and don't go crying to Mom and Dad and try to get our address. What? Why should I? If you do, I told them I'll stop sending money to them. Sending money? Well, I told them that if we rent an apartment while we build the house, I wouldn't be able to send them money. So they asked us to move in with them until the house was built. That's a lie! You guys were living with us because you were in financial trouble. I know that, you know. You just came to that conclusion on your own, right, Josie? Don't get all delusional on me. You've been so arrogant with me. What belongs to the wife belongs to me. I'm more important than the wife, the daughter of the family. That's... You wanted me and Tristan to get divorced, but my parents bought the land for our new house, and if we weren't married, I wouldn't be able to send them the amount of money I'm sending them now. It was Tristan and your mom and dad who would suffer if we got divorced. You're lying! I'm sorry, but it's true. Hold on. I don't want to never see my brother again. I want to apologize to my brother one more time. Let me apologize, please. I can't do that. If you had apologized to me back then, none of this would have happened. Anyway, I hope the wedding goes well. See you later. Wait, Kate! I said wait! According to what I heard from my mother-in-law who complained to me later, Josie was 6 months pregnant, and the wedding hall did not have a dress that would fit her size. So she had no choice but to wear a dress that was too big for her belly. My mother-in-law said, the moment the bride entered the room, the attendees were so embarrassed that their faces went red. Josie started crying in the middle of the reception, and the wedding was a mess. In the end, Josie also sent me a message asking me to let her meet with Tristan and to pay for the wedding. So I stopped sending money to my in-laws. Instead, I sent them a bill for everything that Josie had stolen from me. My father-in-law immediately called Tristan to apologize, but he brushed it off, saying that he had already told her repeatedly. And Josie, who had caused the incident, was told by her father to never come back to her parents' house again. When Josie found out she was pregnant right after graduating from college, she turned down a job offer from a company that had offered her a position. It seems that she was counting on her parents' support. But there was no way her parents could afford it, and it turned out that her plans had failed. I know she had no way of knowing that her own family was in flames, but even so, what she did to me was unforgivable. I feel a little sorry for her, but let's hope she accepts this as retribution for what she has done. As for me, I will finally be able to live a comfortable life in my own home, which I have longed for. I realized how comfortable life is when I don't have to worry about my insane sister-in-law. Now we are enjoying a quiet life together as a couple. I no longer have to send money to my parents-in-law, and it would be nice to welcome a new member to the family. Hey, Molly, when are you planning to come back? The chores are piling up without you here. Your mom's been unwell and just stays in bed all day. Can you come back soon and help clean up the house? Sorry for the trouble, Elena. I won't be able to come back for a while as I'm abroad for work. Geez, you're still overseas? Must be nice to travel when it's not even summer vacation time. Instead of leaving your family behind and gallivanting around, why don't you come back home already? I've already explained this several times. I'm not on vacation. I'm on a business trip. It's work, so it's not like I can make up my own schedule. Don't lie to me. I heard from Flynn that you're only a high school grad. Yeah, that's true. I doubt that someone at the bottom of the academic ladder like you is going on an overseas business trip. The bottom? Flynn's successful and graduated from a top-notch university. I wonder why there's a huge difference, even though you guys are siblings. Yeah, he always aced school. I was more towards the lower end. But grades aren't everything, you know. I don't care what you think of me. There are many people, whether high school grads or not, excelling in society. It's not fair to judge solely based on education. You're so naive. No matter what you say, those with higher education get preferential treatment in society. They get better salaries too. You should at least have a college degree. I see. You also have a degree, right? But you've never worked and have been a homemaker. So I question if education is really that necessary. How dare you? Are you trying to belittle homemakers? It's a respectable job, you know. That's definitely not my intention. I'm just saying it's wrong to look down on people based on education. Huh. Acting all high and mighty just because you have a job with only a high school diploma? Anyway, we're doing you a favor by letting you stay here. So it'd be nice if you could at least help with cleaning the house. Vacuuming is a pain, especially with so many rooms. That's my family home, so I'm not exactly freeloading there. You and Flynn moved in later, remember? Isn't it normal for the eldest son and his wife to live in the family home? Technically, as a single daughter, you should have moved out. Why should I have to leave my own house? Your house? Living here like a parasite and having the nerve to talk back? No, I work and contribute financially, so I'm not a parasite. Ugh, you're so irritating. It's parasitic to be single and still live at home. Whatever. Whether it's work or whatever, just wrap it up and hurry back. You've missed out on chores, so you'll have to do a lot when you get back.
Hey, I heard from Elena. You've been dissing her, right?
Huh? What are you talking about all of a sudden?
Quit playing dumb. She just called me all mad. You acted condescendingly for someone with a low education. Saying stuff like housewives are useless to society and college degrees are pointless. It sounded like you belittled her big time.
No way. I didn't say any of that. She's twisting my words significantly. I mean, she's the one who's been disrespecting me from the start.
It's so troublesome when she gets upset, you know. I end up taking the heat because of you. Please, stop picking fights with her.
I don't remember doing such a thing.
By the way, you'll be back by tomorrow, right?
Huh? What's wrong with you two? I'm on a business trip, so there's no way.
Quit lying. You're just pretending to be on a business trip while having a good time.
That's not true.
Elena's been struggling to take care of Mom and doing household chores all alone. Just come back already.
I explained this to her earlier, but I can't come back home for a while. She's a homemaker and not working, so she should be able to handle the house, right? Besides, Mom's just a little disabled, but can manage most things herself. She's not that dependent.
Are you trying to rebel against me?
What the?
I'm the eldest son, you know.
You've always been obsessed with that. Seriously? Why are you clinging to outdated values? Being the eldest doesn't make you superior nowadays. Mom and Dad never gave you special treatment, right?
Compared to you, with your low education and no marriage, I'm definitely the superior one. Just be grateful you get to live in this house.
Jeez, you've been saying the same things as Elena. What's wrong with living in my family home? You guys rolled in there later, remember? Plus, when you guys got married, you were dead set against living with our parents. You said Elena wouldn't like it, and yet you just suddenly moved in without any heads up. You know, it was such a hassle getting everything ready for you guys.
There's no point in talking about that now. Our old apartment was falling apart from age, and the owner forced us to move out.
Then you could have easily found a new place. Elena didn't want to live together, right?
Things happened suddenly, and I had no choice but to come back here.
Uh-huh. I didn't know an eviction notice would come out so abruptly.
That was quite a surprise for me too.
Anyway, living with us was just until you found another place, right? So why are you acting like you're in charge?
That's because I'm the eldest son. Now that Dad's gone, it's me who's supposed to inherit this house.
Inherit? But you made a promise and can't stay there forever, you know?
Ha! Like I'm gonna listen to you. I got the chance to live here again. Why would I go through the hassle of renting a cramped apartment now? This house is gonna be mine.
Yeah, right. It's not going to be yours. You have to leave just as you agreed upon.
Stop making a fuss. If you're adamant about not coming back soon, I'll just kick you out forcibly.
What do you mean?
That's a surprise for after you're kicked out.
Hold on. What are you planning to do?
I'm planning some harsh punishment for my arrogant sister. Remember that.
Hi, Molly. You're still abroad, right? Yeah, I should be back in about a week. I hate to ask, but can you take care of things at home a little longer? You know what? You don't need to come back. But you were asking me to hurry back the other day. What's going on? I have big news. Ready? I threw away all your stuff. Excuse me? You lie about being on a business trip and push housework on me. You're nothing but a nuisance. So after talking to Flynn, we decided to kick you out. You won't have a place or belongings when you come back. Find somewhere else to live when you return. Wait, did you just enter my room without permission? Of course! Why wouldn't I? Since Flynn is the head of this house, I, as his wife, have every right to enter rooms. He's not the head. Besides, I locked my room. We broke that. We got rid of everything. The bed, dresser, even everything in the closet. Oh. It's a shame, by the way. About what? Being a high school grad means being poor, huh? I thought about selling stuff to a recycling place if it looked promising. But all your furniture was in shambles, and your clothes were cheap and worn out. Not a single branded item. Everything looked like trash, so I threw it all away. Unbelievable. You tried to sell off my personal belongings. But thank you, Elena. Huh? I didn't even need to ask, and you just did it for me. If I knew, I wouldn't have locked the door. It must have been a hassle breaking it. What are you saying? Now I don't have to come back. Great. What do you mean? You mentioned my belongings were like trash, but they actually were. Everything left in my room was planned to be thrown away later. So, nothing was necessary? Right. I've already moved everything else to a storage unit. For what? Because I'm moving. You're moving? Yeah, but then I suddenly got a business trip, so I was contemplating when to clean up the room. There's still some procedures left and Mom to consider, so I have to return at some point. But because you threw everything away, I won't have to rush back. Thanks a lot. What the heck? You made me do extra work. You were planning to move? Why didn't you say it earlier? Wait, I've mentioned it several times before. You guys are prepared too, right? Why would we? I've explained before that you can only live there for a limited time. Didn't you listen? Hold on. What do you mean? That house is a rental, and the lease is ending soon. A rental? Didn't you know? It's a rented property. I thought your parents bought it. But since you've lived here for so long, you could just renew the lease, right? Nope, it's not possible. There's a new tenant lined up. We need to clear out everything in the house before the move-out date. Wait, don't just rush things. This house was rented by your late father, right? You don't have the right to terminate the lease. Since he passed away, I've transferred the lease under my name. I'm the current leaseholder. So we won't be able to live there soon. You guys need to start preparing to move. Oh my God. What about your mom? Will she leave too? Of course. She's aware and has been packing her stuff in her room. Come to think of it, her room seems to be getting quite organized lately. It's just you and Flynn taking it easy. Please make sure to sort out your stuff before the move-out date. Hold on. This is all too sudden. I can't keep up. I did mention before that we couldn't stay there for long. But I didn't know we'd really have to move out. Hey, is it possible to cancel the termination? Nope. Oh, darn it. Well then, I gotta go back to work now.
Molly, are you serious about not renewing the lease?
Oh, you already heard from Elena, huh?
What have you done without consulting me?
The decision was made before you moved in. Besides, the lease is under my name, so I have the right to handle the procedures.
Darn it. What was Dad thinking? Disregarding me and making you the leaseholder?
When he passed away, you were living elsewhere, so obviously it came to me. I did mention the lease was ending soon, and we could only reside for a little while when you guys moved in.
You didn't say you were canceling the lease.
I didn't think it was necessary. You said yourself that you'd only stay for a month at most, and leave once you found a new place.
I never imagined you'd proceed with the termination. It's our family home, and I intend to keep living here.
I'm speechless. But the next tenant is already set. You guys need to move out soon.
Hold on. Where are you going after you move out?
I've signed a lease for a new apartment.
And what about Mom? Are you planning to abandon her?
Of course not. I found an accessible apartment near my workplace, so we're moving there.
I see. Then we'll move in with you guys.
What? Find your own place.
Unfortunately, that's not possible.
Why not?
We don't have the money.
What the heck?
Actually, the reason we were asked to vacate the previous apartment wasn't due to the building's aging. We couldn't afford the rent.
Well, I suspected something fishy. Your apartment looked quite nice, and the aging excuse sounded shady. But you have a good job at a big company and are earning a good income. How could you fail to pay the rent?
I kinda got stuck in a situation. The rent was just too high for me to afford.
Then why didn't you find a more affordable place from the start? There were plenty of options like moving to a cheaper place, right?
Elena thought that marrying me, a top university graduate, working for a big company would mean living a high life in a luxury apartment. I couldn't betray her expectations right after our marriage.
Ah, I see. You were trying to show the bright side to your wife and ended up pushing beyond your means.
But even though it's a big company, I'm still just a regular employee, so I don't get that much salary. Honestly, the bosses have no clue, not giving enough recognition to someone as talented as me.
Oh, really?
Even in such a situation, Elena keeps asking for new handbags, wanting to travel and stuff. Now, my savings are totally gone. I've maxed out my credit cards and am in debt too.
Wow, you're in debt?
She used my card to shop like crazy. Well, I did buy some things too, like watches and shoes.
Sounds like both of you are quite into showing off.
So, if you're moving, we'll move in with you. I'll start packing right away. Just tell me where the new place is.
No way.
Why not?
It's the apartment rented for Mom and me. It'll be cramped with you guys around.
Come on, deal with it. You're so cocky for someone with a low education. Well, you got lucky and promoted by chance. I know you're getting more salary than me. We're family, so you should help out your struggling brother and his wife.
No, it's your own fault for slacking off due to your pride in your education.
How dare you say that?
Sure, you went to a good university and landed a great job. But then, you just slacked off and didn't take work seriously, right? Even if you graduate from a top university, you won't get recognized without showing results. It's obvious that you can't get promoted or a raise, isn't it? I may only have a diploma, but I worked hard and even got qualifications. I'm entrusted to go on overseas business trips now. You belittled me and tried to kick me out of the house before, but now you want to rely on me just because we're family?
Then lend me money.
What?
I'll rent an apartment. Give me the money for moving.
Why do I have to do that?
There's no one else I can rely on, so you'll have to help me. Dad's gone, and Mom's only income is her pension. You're single and financially stable. You can easily manage such a small amount as to rent an apartment, right?
Why not ask Elena to work then?
Don't be ridiculous. She's never worked since graduating from college.
Even if she can't find a full-time job, she could work part-time, right?
As if I could tell her to go and work now. That's embarrassing.
You're still putting on airs at a time like this? Your debt is because of her selfishness. Of course she has to work.
Please, I'll apologize for everything we've done so far. Just help us out. Let us stay in your apartment for a little while, okay?
I'm tired of hearing that request.
We'll leave as soon as we find a new place.
I'm tired of hearing that too.
Molly, please.
Figure something out on your own.
Wait. Molly, don't abandon us. Flynn and Elena had no money to rent even a rundown apartment and ended up pleading to stay with her family. However, due to her selfish nature, she had a history of not getting along with her parents. They were soon kicked out of the house and ended up sleeping in a park. To make ends meet, she finally started working, but having only been a housewife, she struggled to adapt to a work environment. She constantly upset her bosses and was never able to keep a job. They're still repaying debts and living a financially strained life on just Flynn's salary now. Meanwhile, I moved into a new apartment near my workplace with my mom, enjoying a peaceful life. Work has been going well, and I'm about to be promoted to department manager. Perhaps being free from the stress of Flynn and Elena, my mother's health has improved lately. She's helping me out a lot with housework. Now that I've saved up some money, I plan to take her on an overseas trip rather than going on a business trip.
I'm leaving you. I can't believe you were married. I can't believe it.
Molly, wait a minute. Don't be deceived.
What do you mean deceived? You're dating me when you have a wife, right? She introduced herself as your wife.
You must have been surprised. Really, I'm sorry about you being startled. That's that girl I told you about. The girl who was stalking me back home. I thought it was over when I got transferred. I didn't think she'd come follow me all the way over here. She's a little crazy. She just called herself my wife. You don't need to believe her.
I see. That woman, Rebecca, was your stalker.
Yes, that's right. I'm really in a bind. Oh, don't worry. That stalker girl is gone. I'll protect you, don't worry. Where are you? I'll go get you.
No thanks. I got a room at a hotel. I'll stay there tonight.
Don't be silly. I said I'll pick you up. The hotel in front of the airport, right? West entrance, east entrance.
Nope. I'll take the bus. Get off at another stop and stay there.
Okay, it's a little far, but okay, I'll go. Where's the bus stop? Tell me, I'll be right there.
Don't come.
Why not?
You still don't get it?
Huh? What?
I know everything.
Huh? You know? Don't tell me you believe what she says. She's crazy. She just calls herself my wife or something. Of course I'm right. Right?
No. I met your wife in your apartment and we had a long talk, face to face.
What? Were you okay? She didn't hurt you. That woman. My precious Molly.
Just hear me out. You know what? When you told me about the stalker woman before, you said she was a cunning bitch, quick to lose her temper, and doesn't listen to anyone, right? But when I actually talked to her, she wasn't like that at all. On the contrary, she had all her identification, proof that you were married, etc. She told me to calm down and offered to talk about it. Then I was able to calm down and talk. Now I know everything you're trying to hide.
Of course, that's her plan. She made up all that evidence. It's fake. Don't be fooled. Anyway, she's cunning.
I don't think it's called cunning. I think it's called calm, collected, and clear-headed.
Oh my god, she's brainwashed you.
You still say that? LOL. Ma'am, it's not a coincidence that you ran into me.
Huh?
She found out from a tip from an acquaintance that you and I were living together, so she hired a private detective.
Private detective? Did you say who the tip was from?
There's no way she would tell me under the circumstances. So she did her research and here we are today. Because of that, I now understand that the transfer you're talking about is to leave your wife behind in your hometown and move out on your own. I now have a clear understanding of the situation. Your wife is a smart woman who doesn't deserve a moron like you.
Wait a minute, Molly, that's...
Also, she also knew that you lied to me about being single.
Huh?
So, after confronting you with the truth, it seems she came during the time when only I would be there to confirm what I wanted to do from that point. Therefore, even though we can call it a meeting between me and your wife, to be precise, things just unfolded as your wife had planned.
Oh my god. But if you women talked it out, that's fine, right?
I never said it was resolved through discussion. We were accompanied by your wife's lawyer. We're going to take the appropriate action from this point, and we're going to settle the matter.
Lawyer? Hey, Molly. I may have told you I'm single. I lied out of love because I wanted to marry you. It's because I love you. You understand, won't you, sweet Molly?
That's enough. I understand.
I'm glad you understand, Molly. You are the best. I'll take you over my wife anytime. She's so mean. She'd go and get a private detective. You're all I've got.
I didn't know you were that stupid.
What?
What kind of a lie is love? If you're married, you're supposed to put an end to your marriage first and then start a relationship with another woman. What you are doing is disgusting as a human being. And I was forced to have an affair without my knowledge. It's not a joke.
But you know, we were dating on the premise of marriage, right? I even met your parents. If that woman hadn't stormed in, we would have gotten married, right?
That's right. In other words, you even committed marriage fraud.
What? Why would I do that?
You made me put down a payment of $5,000 on your own car.
What? Because if we got married, we'd be using money as a couple and you'd be driving the car.
Are you seriously out of your mind? I can't believe you would have the nerve to marry me under these circumstances. I'm not going to talk to my parents and get a lawyer. I'll ask you to make contact through my lawyer in the future.
Oh, why? You love me, right? Then whether I have a wife or not, as long as you love me, there's nothing wrong with that. Hey, say something. Huh? What's this?
It means that all of these message screen caps have already been sent to your wife, Rebecca. I'll tell you now, even if you divorce Rebecca, I'm not going to marry you. That's enough. I hate dishonest people. Immediately after this, I blocked Miles. Thereafter, I left it to a lawyer. Anyway, I told him through my lawyer that there was no way I could marry a man who would betray his wife. But he insisted that it was a trivial matter for two people who love each other. After the conversation was over, Miles's parents came to me, apologized, and gave me a refund of $5,000 plus compensation. Next, Miles's divorce from his wife was finalized. He started stalking me, saying that now he could marry me. I went to the lawyer again and put a restraining order on him. And finally I had peace. It was all so tiring. He is now in the middle of being forced to quit his job and sent to a church of an acquaintance, where he is going to be rehabilitated for his bad temper.
Five rules in our marriage. 1. The wife must cook and serve at least 5 dishes every meal to the husband. 2. The wife must take responsibility for all the housework. 3. Living expenses should not exceed $800 per month. 4. The wife should not speak to the husband. 5. Don't waste any money on unnecessary expenses. That's all. Now, recite it back to me.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Can't you read? It's a rule. 5 rules you must follow in our marriage. You should memorize it all.
What? Why?
Why? It's obvious. Are you kidding? You're married to me. From now on, you obey me.
This is impossible.
Impossible to do what?
The wife should not speak to the husband. Why?
A wife should just shut up and listen to her husband.
I don't want to do that. I want to talk a lot with you.
A wife should avoid disturbing a husband who is tired from work. That's what a wife is supposed to do. If you talk to me when I'm tired or when I'm concentrating, it disturbs me.
How about I will not talk to you only when you are feeling that way? We are newlyweds, Michael.
Whatever. Fine. Disregard the rule number 4 now.
And $800 a month for living expenses. Is that for only food budget?
No, it's for all the living expenses.
All the living expenses?
Yeah, all the bills like utilities and groceries. Everything. I will take care of the rent because I am a nice husband. You're gonna be a housewife. You're gonna have to do this for me.
That's impossible. Just for utilities and phone, it'll cost half of the budget.
Then you must be spending too much. You don't have any management skills.
No, it's not. I make sure that I turn off the lights when I'm not using it. I'm careful not to use too much detergent and tissues. How am I gonna buy food and stuff that we need?
That's because you don't think about what you can do on a budget. If you can't manage it, cancel your cell phone plan or get a cheaper one.
I can't cancel it. How am I gonna communicate with you? Also, I'm already on the cheapest plan. And if you want me to cook 5 dishes every meal, I can't afford to buy meat or fish. I might end up cooking only vegetables.
No, you have to put both meat and fish in every meal.
What? Both? With a low budget like this?
Of course. Don't be lazy.
That's impossible.
Don't say it's impossible before you've even tried.
I'm sorry, but this is impossible no matter how you look at it.
You won't know until you try. I mean, it's what a housewife is supposed to do. Think and do something even if it seems impossible. You're in charge of the housework, so you take full responsibility for it. You should make ends meet and keep it to $800.
But even when I lived on my own, I spent more than $800 for utilities, food, etc. Michael, can we increase our budget?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I told you $800 isn't enough even if you are living alone.
Then, how much can you do?
We should add $1,000.
Do you mean $1,800 a month? That's too much. That's more than double what I said.
We need that much, and I will use the money wisely. I'll save what's left.
No, you don't have to do that. I will do it. You're so incompetent that you can't do it on the budget that I told you. I'm disappointed that you're a woman who's incapable of being a wife.
What?
Then I'll give you another $200 and you can do something about it.
Only $200? How are we gonna make ends meet with this? I need at least $1,000 more.
Are you serious? It should be enough.
Please, make it $1,100 at least.
Okay, whatever. I will give you $1,100 per month. I won't forgive you if you don't follow all the rules.
I'm Angela and I'm 35 years old. I just got married to Michael recently. I've been dreaming about a happy newlywed life with my husband, but out of nowhere, my husband made a rule and it shocked me. I was forced to follow the 5 crazy rules and I was anxious about how our marriage would turn out. Michael was my boss at work, a man I admired for his quick decision-making and high work ability. I felt safe whenever I was with him before. When he proposed to me, I said yes immediately and got married soon after. But did I choose the right person to spend my life with? Sometimes I question myself. But I always end up thinking it's all my fault, and if I tried harder, he would love me back. A year later, we had our first child. Since we have a daughter now, can we raise our living expenses a little more?
What the hell? You're not very good at making ends meet. Do you always go to cheaper supermarkets? Are you buying the cheapest thing? You always buy on sale stuff, but you can't even save money? You really are a useless wife.
Don't say that. All this time, I've been trying to save money. Now that we have a baby, we need more budget.
A baby only drinks milk. How can we need more money?
I need money for milk and diapers.
Why don't you just use cloth diapers instead of disposable diapers?
I use clothes too, but I have to do laundry for that, so I have to use detergent. In the end, the water bill is gonna go up.
Blah, blah, blah. You always make excuses. You're really stupid, you know. You must have left your brain somewhere.
You don't have to say it like that. We are raising a child, so it's only natural that we'll have to pay for more things.
I don't think so. It's all your fault. I've given you $1,100 so far, and you keep saying it's not enough money. You can't solve problems on your own.
I mean, there are so many things that we need to pay for and buy now. When I don't have enough money, I use my own personal savings or my parents support me. I have no choice but to buy Lucy's milk or diapers. There's no way to save any more money. I'd feel bad if my little girl went hungry.
I'm telling you to spend less money on yourself, not on Lucy. Here we go again. You use our daughter as an excuse. You're a real jerk. Just like before, figure things out on your own.
But we have a child now. I can't do this.
I mean, I've spent a lot of money on the birth and all the preparations. I paid over $1,000 for a crib and a stroller.
We don't have a choice.
After you gave birth, you became so lazy. You don't clean the house properly, and you always cook frozen food.
I am doing my best, Michael. I'm still in a lot of pain.
You promised to take responsibility for the housework. Did you forget about the 5 rules? Rule number 2, the wife must take responsibility for all the housework. Don't tell me you forgot that.
I didn't forget that.
Also, I noticed you don't serve meat or fish dishes these days. Fix that.
Understood. I'm sorry. But please, I just need a little more money.
How much?
At least $500 more.
What? You're asking me that much?
I'm really short. Please.
Then I'll give you $100 more. I'm doing this for you, you useless wife. You should be grateful.
Only $100?
Only? Do you know how hard it is to make $100? While you are sitting at home, I'm out there working my ass off for you.
I understand. I'm sorry.
From now on, you have to show me the spending report.
Why?
I have to check if you're wasting money or not.
But I'm always showing you the account book. And do you still want me to prepare something on top of that?
As for the account books are only for income and expenses. You're supposed to analyze it and write down how you're gonna budget all the money.
What? I'm your wife, not your accountant. We are not in company, Michael.
Managing a company and a family is the same. Both have to set a budget and manage it.
Maybe that is true, but I don't want to do it like a company. Besides, I don't have time to prepare such reports.
You always complain about everything, you know. You want more money to live on, right? That's the least you can do.
Fine, I will prepare a report for you. And maybe sometimes you could help me change the diaper or feed her.
Me? You're responsible for all the housework, right?
Is childcare a chore?
Of course it is. It's your job.
But I can't sleep these days because of her. Just a little bit, please.
I'm tired from work. Don't ask me to spoil you. I'm putting up with a scumbag wife like you. You are a wife, Angela. You should be thanking me and take responsibility for all the housework and childcare.
I understand. I will do my best. Hey, about the other day, I heard you said some pretty horrible things in front of my brother. It was really shocking for me.
Terrible things? What are you talking about?
You told him that I'm a terrible, bad wife, and you'd rather get a divorce than spend the rest of your life with me.
What? You mean that barbecue party we had with your family?
Yeah, my sister messaged me earlier. I thought you and my brother were having fun. I didn't know you were talking shit about me like that.
I just tried to lift up the vibe at the party, you know. I was just making some jokes about you and trying to make him laugh. That's how I do, and you know that. Well, it's true that you're a terrible, bad wife, though. Even your brother laughed and we had a great time.
My sister said he was laughing because he didn't know what to say. It's terrible. You can't talk like that in front of my family.
I didn't tell the joke to your parents or sister. First of all, it's man-to-man talk. You can't tell me what I can say or what I can't say.
No, it's not really okay.
You just messaged me to talk about this stupid thing.
Stupid thing?
I'm at work. You don't have to start an argument with a stupid thing like this.
It's your lunchtime, right?
Yes, it is.
Then why can't we talk about it now? You're not working.
I'm just saying you should not message me while I'm at work. You know, I work all day, every day, and when I get home, I'm tired of dealing with my useless wife. I just want to relax during my lunch break.
I don't even have time to take a break in the house, Michael.
So what? You're a housewife. It's normal.
Let's get a divorce.
What?
I can't deal with you anymore. Divorce me. Please bring back my freedom.
What are you talking about all of a sudden? Are you insane? You must have lost your brain somewhere. Are you okay?
Here we go again. I'm tired of living like this.
Huh? What do you mean? Sure, I don't care if you want to get a divorce. I think it's better for me too. I'm sick and tired of having to take care of a brainless wife like you.
That's my line. I'm sick of taking care of you. I always questioned my life, but after you treated me like this for a long time, I became numb. But when my sister told me, if the husband doesn't see the wife as a human being, then it's time for a divorce, it woke me up.
What the hell is that?
You're always sarcastic, look down on me, and we are barely making ends meet. You get angry easily when I try to talk to you. You throw away the food I made if you don't like it, and you don't take care of the baby at all. Do you think you're treating me as a human being?
At least I know you're not a monkey or a raccoon, right? Or were you a frog or a worm? Maybe your brain capacity is the same as a frog's.
That's what I don't like about you. Stop it already.
All right. I'll divorce you. You can do whatever you want. But since you leave me, I'm taking alimony from you.
What? Alimony from me? Why should I pay alimony to you?
Of course you should. I'm not having an affair. I'm doing my job and fulfilling my duties as a husband. And yet, you, a lousy wife, have the nerve to ask me for a divorce. You are the wrong one.
Unbelievable.
Oh, by the way, this house is mine, so you should leave. Get it?
Fine, I'll leave. I'll take Lucy with me, and I'll never give you the custody.
Suit yourself. It's annoying for me to take care of that kid. Go ahead, take custody.
Are you really a father?
Yeah, that's why I've given you money until now.
The role of a father is not just giving money.
Shut up! You know what? I'm tired of living with you. You're useless and you complain again and again. I will feel so much better when you're gone.
I get it. I will take responsibility for raising my daughter. I'll get child support, and I'll get my share of the property.
God, you're so greedy.
I'm raising the kid on my own, so I'll take what I can get. Since you gave me the bare minimum, you must have saved a lot of money, right? I'll take it from there.
Okay. I'll pay you extra only for this time. I'll split the property with you. There's $5,000 in the account. Half of that is $2,500. I will send you $100 a month for child support. That should be enough.
What?
I give you what you want. You should be grateful. You know what? You should be the one to pay me alimony. Be grateful to get even a penny.
Wait a minute. You've been saving up, right? But you only saved $5,000?
That's all I have in my account. What can I do about it? I'll show you the bank book when I get back.
And only $100 for child support?
I've been giving you the exact amount for her. That should be enough.
I can't live on that. Lucy's gonna need money for kindergarten, elementary school, and other things.
If you don't have enough, why don't you get a job? You're the one who asked for a divorce. You should be ready to stand on your own.
Of course I'm going to work, but the property division and child support are too low. This is crazy.
I don't give a shit. I can't give you more than that. You should give me $10,000 for alimony. That's a small price to pay for the mental anguish you've caused me.
What's that?
If you keep talking back to me, I'll raise the amount. I'll charge you for it later.
Just prepare the divorce documents and get the hell out of my house. Hey, what the hell is this?
Michael, what happened?
Oh, you know what happened. Your lawyer sent me some documents.
Oh, you finally received it. Did you take a look? It says everything I want.
Why am I supposed to pay $15,000 in alimony? I already submitted the divorce papers and gave you money.
That was a one-sided decision you made. I couldn't accept it, so I asked for a lawyer.
You're causing me so much trouble.
Of course, I can't accept that kind of money. You've been sarcastic with me all this time, causing me emotional distress.
That's not true.
My lawyer also sent you a medical certificate from the hospital.
What do you mean, a medical certificate? This is fake. Or did you pay off the doctor to write it? I never hurt you physically.
Yeah, you didn't, but your words and your attitude hurt me. When I started living away from you, I was in bed all the time as a reaction to the sudden release of tension I had been feeling. My mother got worried and took me to the hospital. And, as you can see, my doctor diagnosed me.
Huh? That's just because you're weak. You're not strong enough. You're useless as a wife. That's why I had to say all that stuff to you.
It's not my fault. Even when you kept saying terrible things to me, I kept putting up with it. Even when we ran out of money, I kept trying to make it on my own. I tried so hard to do something absolutely impossible, and I suffered.
That's all your responsibilities. I put up with a lot at work too. My bosses often force me to do impossible things.
Don't force me to do crazy stuff just because you think you can do it. Everyone feels and thinks differently.
Oh, shut up. I'll pay you $300 in alimony. I won't pay you a penny more.
No, you'll pay me the full $15,000, not less.
You're so greedy. And $1,000 in child support? That's too much.
Considering you make $90,000 a year, you should be paying more.
How do you know my income?
My lawyer looked it up. I didn't know you made this much a year.
Did you contact the company? Stop doing such an embarrassing thing. If they find out we're getting divorced and fighting over alimony, it could affect my promotion.
I don't care about that. You got what you deserved.
First of all, I don't have any savings. There's no way I can afford this.
You said there was $5,000 left in the account, right?
Yeah, I told you. I paid you half of what I had in savings. You should be grateful.
But it's absolutely ridiculous. There's no way you haven't been saving. But no matter what my lawyer investigated, he couldn't figure it out.
You can't find out what I don't have.
That's true.
Just give up. I don't have any more money. I can't give you what I don't have, and I can't pay you more than $300 in alimony.
But I remembered something this morning.
What?
You have a different bank account, am I right?
What?
A long time ago, I received a mail from A&B Bank addressed to you. I remembered it because I'd never heard of that bank.
That must be some kind of advertisement or something. I don't know anything about that.
So I asked my lawyer to check it out again, and it turns out there's $80,000 in your account. You've been saving so much while you've been so hard on me. I wonder what you're gonna use it for.
That's a lie. I don't know about that. Stop making up stories.
You don't have to admit it.
It's a fact. The lawyer said that the paperwork he sent yesterday didn't include that, so he will send you another paper.
All right, I admit it. That's my money. Okay, I'll give you another $1,000 as a property division. That should be enough.
You've got to be kidding me. I'll take half of the $80,000, $40,000. Plus alimony and child support.
You've got to be kidding me. I worked my ass off to get this money. You haven't worked at all since we got married.
I didn't work because you forced me to do all the housework. But housework is a job too. It was really hard for me to do the housework and take care of the baby by myself with all the abuse I was getting from you. You're gonna pay me for everything you've done.
You've been living in my house and doing nothing. I won't give money to someone like that.
You really are a piece of shit. I was a fool to stay married to someone like you. I should have just left you when I knew something was wrong.
Yeah, you're right. It was your fault. Putting the blame on me and begging me for money. You're disgusting.
I told your parents that you're hiding the savings.
What? Why even my parents?
When I divorced you, they cursed me a lot, saying I was a terrible wife for asking for money when you didn't have any. But you know what? They were absolutely speechless when I told them you were hiding $80,000 from me.
Oh no!
And, by the way, I told everything to Nina, who was my colleague.
What? You mean Nina from accounting? Jeez, I know she likes the gossip.
Yes, she loves to reveal all the secrets of people at work. I told her that you're a scumbag who doesn't treat women like human beings, is stingy with money, and doesn't provide a reasonable amount of child support. I'm sure it'll spread to all the employees by the end of the day.
Please don't do that. It's gonna make it hard for me to do my job.
I hope it only makes it harder. Nina was so upset about it, you know. I wonder how all the female employees treat you when they found out about it. And maybe it'll affect your promotion. It's not right for a scumbag like you to be in charge, you know.
Please, do something about it.
But, you know, everyone seems to have noticed that you're greedy with money. They're getting tired of you taking receipts even for personal use and being so meticulous about how your subordinates spend their money.
That's not true. Everybody trusts me and thinks I'm the best boss.
I don't know. Look back at what you've done and think about it. I'm looking forward to seeing what you can do.
Hey, do me a favor. Please tell Nina that you are joking or something. Do something about it.
If you know that everybody trusts you, I'm sure you'll be fine.
God, my dad is contacting me. He's so mad. He says he's cutting me off. I don't want that. Hey, what should I do? Tell me.
Come on, why don't you use your brain to think? From now on, let's talk through my lawyer. Don't you ever message me again. I will block this account too.
Huh? Wait a minute. I'm in big trouble. Can you reduce the property division and alimony too? Hey, come on. Do something about it.
After that, with the help of my lawyer, I received alimony, property division, and child support as I requested. As I planned, Nina told everyone in the office about the true color of Michael. He is now treated coldly by his co-workers, mostly by female employees. I heard he started his own business with his savings, but it failed and he lost all his money in the end. His parents cut him off from his family, and with nowhere else to go, he disappeared. He may be homeless somewhere, but he got what he deserved. I am doing my best to raise my daughter and working from home with the help of my parents. From now on, my daughter and I will live a happy life together. Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.